Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And I came across this article today from Zero Hedge. I was looking through a few of them this morning, and I came across one that was particularly interesting, dealing with AI. Okay, and as we've been warning about this new order, right? This new system they're trying to set up, where basically these elites want the ability to be, present everywhere through technology, and also, omniscient, knowing and seeing everything that's going on. Okay, and the way that they're planning to do that is by leveraging, artificial intelligence, certain programs and algorithms that have been designed to be able to do this mass work for them, but to provide them with a desirable outcome. Okay, now, when you actually read in the book of Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, it tells you that Ezekiel 28:3, which is worded as if it's speaking about the king of Tyrus or Tyre, but it's really talking about Esau, Edom today. Okay, now in Ezekiel 28 verse 3, it says, "Behold, thou," speaking about, really now it's talking about Esau, but more so their higher ups, okay, their elites. "Thou art wiser than Daniel." And when you read about Daniel, then the Lord had blessed Daniel with divine wisdom, pretty much wisdom from the heavens. Okay, now it says here, "There is no secret that they can hide from thee." Okay, and that's the main part right there, because how is it that they are able to find out, all of these things, wherever it is, throughout the four corners of the earth, through technology? Because the world is now blanketed in, technology. Everything has become digitalized. Everybody is pretty much, using like some form of technology, cell phone, whatever. Okay, and so through the use of artificial intelligence, they're now able to take that, and turn it into like a surveillance prison, as the article says here. So the headline says the artificial intelligence is allowing them to construct a global surveillance prison from which no escape is possible, because what they want is to have this total control over the globe. All right, not just over one particular area, not just over America, but over the entire globe, because those that we're talking about, the ones that are pulling the strings behind the scenes, they're not the American government, they're not the European government, they're above that. Okay, they have influence through different agentors within these different governments. Okay, but they're non-governmental organizations, which are ultimately owned by a few people. So it says here, every inch of our planet is being watched, and incredibly sophisticated artificial intelligence solutions make it possible for those that are watching our planet to find whatever they want in just minutes. You can, and it's interesting how they've made it so, in order to survive in most of these countries that have come to par with the modern day technological advances, you need to have some form of, technological capability. You need to know how a computer works to some degree. You need to be able to, like nowadays, if you don't have an email account, it's, next to impossible to work, right? You need to have a phone or an email. You need to have some form of technology, because a lot of communication is done via, the internet. Okay, a text message, a phone call, an email, something that you can be reached by. Okay, when you set up a bank account, it's all digitalized. So they've made sure that people have become reliant on it, and therefore, whatever new regulations they put on it, or whatever new advances they come with, you're sort of already trapped within this web of dependency. And it's not like tomorrow you're just going to get up and become like Amish or something and just be like, all right, I'm not using any form of technology anymore. Your lifestyle sort of depends on it. So they're able to use that to their advantage, as we're reading here. You can run, or you can try to run, and you can try to hide. But if they really want to find you, it won't be very difficult. All around us, a global surveillance prison is being constructed. Even if you completely stay off the internet and you totally avoid all forms of modern technology, cameras and satellites will still be endlessly watching you. And once your face has been identified, artificial intelligence can be used to locate you wherever you pop up on the entire planet. You hear that? On the entire planet. So the second, and this is looking like them scenes from those movies you watch, right? Where it is, look, they're looking for somebody, they because they have that technology, right? They're looking for somebody, they can't track them or whatever the case is, but they get picked up on some camera somewhere, a dash cam or surveillance camera, whatever, somewhere. And from there, they're able to find out where they were picked up, where's their location. Like, they're able to search through all the different databases and find out where is this individual located. You know, so that's pretty much where they're trying to go with it. And this is why ultimately the Heavenly Father has to send His Son back, because if they're allowed to carry on with this agenda that they have, and they're allowed to succeed at this, I mean, there's pretty much no hope left for humanity. You can't run, you can't hide. There was a video that came out where there was one of their, I don't remember if it was the UN or the World Economic Forum or somewhere, but they were talking about how in the near future, there's going to be no such thing as a human. No such thing as a human. Like, everybody's going to be part of some form of augmentation or some change or something like that. And they even went as far as to say that they want to create a safe space for everybody, even in your head. They need to make sure that your head, your mind, your thoughts are inducing a safe environment. So they need access to that to ensure that that's the case. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, as we keep on reading, I'll read just a little bit more. It says here that Corey Jaskolski, Jaskolski, is the CEO of an artificial intelligence company known as Synthetiac, and the system that his company has developed is extremely impressive. According to NPR, it really can find anything you want anywhere in the world. Yeah, why? Because everything has been connected via the internet. So there's a digital footprint and a record of everything. AI has been getting attention for its potential to bring huge changes to lots of different fields in the near future. But the AI revolution in surveillance is happening now. For decades, cameras have been watching over cities, businesses, and even homes. But that footage has mainly been stored locally, and reviewing it took a pair of human eyes. Not anymore. AI systems can now hunt for a van in a city, scan license plates, and even faces in real time. The system being developed by Synthetiac has many possible uses. An environmental group, for example, is trying to use it to track large livestock operations globally to monitor greenhouse gas emissions. Now, the key word there is globally, right? Synthetiac system can really find anything you want anywhere in the world. This is pretty much where they're headed. And who's going to stop them, right? They own the technology. They pretty much own you. And the majority of people don't care. Oh, yeah, I got nothing to hide. Here's the thing, though, right? When they start coming with this surveillance and all these things, it's not about whether you have something to hide or not. It's about now they can tell you, hey, you can't buy chicken anymore this week. You've passed the amount of chicken you can eat. You say, F that. I ain't going to do that. You go to the store and buy it. They know that you bought it. They come to you and now there's a problem. Or they shut down your cart. They have the ability to impose new regulations and laws that you don't agree with, but they have the power to enforce it now through this and find out who is down with it and who is not. So it's not about, oh, yeah, they can have whatever they want because I got nothing to hide. They don't give. First off, you don't have anything to hide because they already have that information now. What this is for whatever they want to implement to come next, and making sure that you have to comply with it. You see, but a lot of people, they don't think that far ahead. You know, they don't understand that the individuals that are behind this are very sick and diabolical. They're not like, you know, regular just people that just, look for the best in life. And that's not, they could care less about that. In the wrong hands, such technology could potentially be used to enforce tyranny on a scale never seen before in all of human society. What do you think the NWO is about? And they're gonna put the final piece with that MOTB, that CHIP, and which is written of in Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, or 13, 16, and 17. So that's going to be that final piece. And guess what? With that, you're pretty much locked in. The only way you make it out is by fire. If you go and take that thing. And these are their plans. These are the things that they devise. Let's get that real quick, and then I'll close it out. This is the book of, this is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Now, applying that now, those that are devising iniquity, they're thinking up these evil plans, right, upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All these new regulations and these new the direction the world gets pushed in doesn't just randomly come about. There are people who are at the top who think about these things, have meetings collectively, and then they decide, all right, this is what we want to do. Go and make it happen. And because they control the different media and all the different avenues that have influence in the world, guess what? They can make it happen. They can make it seem as real as they want it to be. And there's nothing that the average individual can do. Okay, but as we keep on warning, the prison planet that they're getting ready to enforce is going to be unlike any other. And forget about what you're going to, freedom is not going to be in your vocabulary anymore. Now, if you want a glimpse, go and watch the movie 1984 by George Orwell, or read the book, either or. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, that was edifying and informative to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.